Why your employer might not be willing to negotiate a separation agreement with you to protect your long-term disability benefits. Has your employer presented you with a separation agreement and asked that you sign in exchange for a lump sum of money? If so, you need to read that separation agreement closely, because more often than not, buried in there is a clause that says you're giving up your vested ERISA disability benefits, pension benefits, life insurance benefits, your disability benefits. Do you really want to do that in exchange for a lump sum of money? Now, I've done a number of videos about this topic. I suggest that you go review them, because I want you to understand that the value of your long-term disability benefits can be greater than the amount of the money that's offered in a severance agreement. And those severance monies can also be used by the long-term disability carrier to reduce the amount of your long-term disability benefits. So we're talking about understanding the terms of the policy and seeing what you can do to negotiate with the employer. Now, if the employer says, heck no, I tell my clients, walk away. Your ERISA disability benefits are more important than accepting a lump sum of money. Now, you may need that money right now, but I'm looking at the long term, not just the short term. Why would an employer refuse to negotiate? Well, generally, the employer doesn't know that some release drafted by their legal department or their employment attorney requires you to release all of your vested benefits. They haven't really paid any of the group health premium under COBRA. They have to offer you conversion privileges, and they generally don't know. And in that instance, they might be willing to negotiate, but they're going to go to their lawyer first and get their lawyer's opinion. Now, there is a subset of employers who actually self-fund your disability benefits. That means it comes out of their pocket. They are generally not interested in paying you severance pay and then potentially paying you short or long-term disability benefits. They think that's double dipping. So negotiating with an employer in that situation can be hard. Obviously, you need to be consulting with an experienced ERISA disability attorney to make sure you understand what the policy terms are in terms of offsets, whether or not any money you're being paid in terms of severance would be considered offsettable, ways to characterize this money as something other than offsettable income, talk about how you can modify the release, what needs to be modified, how to approach the employer, and what to do if the employer doesn't want to play ball with you. Obviously, they don't have your best interests in heart, and you need to have a heart-to-heart discussion with an experienced ERISA disability attorney who has your best interest in mind and in their heart. Remember, if your employer doesn't want to negotiate, I think you know what the handwriting is saying on the wall. Give me a call at 727-894-3188 for a complimentary consultation. 727-894-3188.